Hi everyone, this is T. Fugner. I'm the editorial director of comics at King Features Syndicate, and I'm here today to celebrate 25 years of Rhymes with Orange with Hilary Price. Hi, Hilary.
Woo! Hi.
Hi, congratulations on 25 years.
Thank you.
So, it sounds like Rhymes with Orange is getting old, and we decided we're going to have to put you through a workout to keep you in shape. So we're going to do 5 reps of 5 questions, 25 questions for 25 years about you and Rhymes with Orange.
I'm ready.
What's your current favorite podcast?
Speak Up. It's a storytelling podcast where somebody tells a story and then the 2 people that run the podcast give constructive criticism in the kindest, best way about storytelling.
That sounds awesome. What's your favorite thing you like to draw?
Dogs! And I'll tell you why. Because dogs come in so many different shapes and sizes that you can't draw a dog wrong.
Follow-up question. Do you have a favorite breed of dogs to draw?
Oh, just the Heinz 57.
What's your favorite birthday memory?
Oh, okay. My favorite is when it was my sister's birthday, and the wire hair fox terrier, when they were opening the presents, Whiskers, the dog, got up on the dining room table and ate the hat off of the Santa Claus birthday cake.
That's wonderful. I'm sensing a dog theme.
They run the house.
So, this is going to be a bigger question. We're getting to the end of the rep cycle here. Okay. What is your favorite thing about being a cartoonist?
Well, besides every day is take your dog to work day, I would say that the moment when I first get an idea, it's like, oh, I've gotten an idea. That is the best feeling in the world. So you get that idea, and then there's the revision process, but you're over that initial hump, and then you're working on it, and things change, you're revising, and then you always have to kind of like kick the critic out the door. I mean, allow them to be the editor, but also keep their words at bay, and then sharing it and getting feedback from fans 6 weeks later. I kind of feel like being a cartoonist is like being the bearded guy on a desert island where you draw something and you stick it in a bottle and you toss it out, and then it's the nicest feeling when a bottle comes back to you and it's some note.
That does sound wonderful.
I have one other thing about my favorite thing about being a cartoonist, and that is that in the last 3 years, I've gotten to be on a team with the amazing cartoonist Rena Piccolo, and it is so fun for me to have a buddy where we're working on something together, and I just love the back and forth. So that has been an amazing gift for Rhymes with Orange. Rena's been my birthday present.
Aw, that's so sweet. Short questions again. What's your favorite TV show?
The Good Place.
I love The Good Place. What is your favorite pet story?
Oh, okay. So one time, my dog and my cat are going bananas. Crazy. They're barking at the couch. And so I look under the couch, I don't see anything. I look behind the couch, and I see these 2 eyes looking up at me. And this giant fat raccoon has come through the cat door and is hiding back there. And so you know those stories about moms being able to lift a car? Well, I took my 80-pound dog, scooped him up, and ran him up the stairs and threw him in my bedroom and the cat, shut the door so that I could try and get the raccoon out. And I opened up all the doors and hoping he would leave or she would leave. And so I was like, oh, it's the middle of the night. We're just going to bed. So I just go and we sleep. The dog, cat, and I sleep. The next morning I come downstairs and I look behind the couch and the raccoon's not behind the couch. I was like, yay. And then I look up over the door and there's the raccoon staring down at me. So what I do is I get a ladder and I put it up to the door, and then I take honey roasted peanuts and put them all the way down the steps of the ladder until they go out the door. And then I leave the house with the dog and cat and come back, a couple hours later, raccoon's gone. Peanuts are gone too.
Delightful. It's like Hansel and Gretel.
Reverse Hansel and Gretel.
Reverse Hansel and Gretel. Oh, that's a great story. Thank you for sharing it. Okay, what tchotchkes are on your desk right now?
Oh, okay. I have two. The first, this is Opal. Her name is Opal, and she is scuba diving, as you can see.
Hello, Opal.
And then the second is, this is Screwy. I don't know. Oh, Screwy is here. And
Screwy?
Screwy dances, and Screwy flaps its arms.
Raise Screwy a little bit. A little higher.
Raise here.
There we go.
Screwy. Yeah. There they are. So I sit there and I it's this tactile, fun thing to touch because it's got magnets and it moves around. Oh, I love Screwy.
I'm so glad you have Screwy to keep you company.
Yes.
So we're ready for another big question, and the big question this time is, what are some of the biggest changes in cartooning from 25 years ago to now?
Well, I am happy to report that there are big changes. So cartooning, and particularly single panel cartooning, is a visual shorthand. And so before we even read a cartoon, for the longest time, if you had a man and a woman in a strip, you would read as a relationship strip, even before you got to the word bubble. But what's changed in my lifetime is that you can have two women in a strip, and it could read as a relationship strip. So I think the acceptance of gay and lesbian relationships in the comics is something that has been a really positive change. Now, the comics are always 25 years behind the date of the newspaper. So when I got started, I was warned not to put two people in the same bed together. This was in 1995. So the mores have changed.
I mean, people didn't sleep in the same bed in 1995.
Well, we all took Pat and Richard Nixon's advice. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there more? Ask me the question again.
Oh, what are some of the biggest changes in cartooning in the past 25 years?
I think another aspect is that you can have people of different colors in a relationship together without causing people's heads to explode. That is a change that has happened over the course of 25 years. Now let's hope that that's something that can happen in the real world as well without people's heads exploding.
Definitely.
I do think that's happening.
Yes. All right, we're going to go back to some short questions now. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Night.
Okay. Drawing people or animals?
Oh, animals. Definitely. Well, I like drawing people too. I mean, I think that I think it would go dogs, people, cats. Cats are harder.
Oh. What about turtles?
I love a turtle.
Good. So there's some kind of hierarchy there where people are somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
They might be on the podium, but they're not getting a gold medal.
What's your comfort food?
When I go to bed at night, when I can't sleep at night, I'll make myself some warm milk.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah.
What celebrity would play you in a movie of your life?
Oh, Tilda Swinton.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Mm-hmm. That is a perfect casting. Wow. Thank you. Okay, so we've asked a bunch of questions about what you like to draw. What thing do you like to draw the least?
Cars. They're cars. They're you have to draw them at an angle. How do you draw the front seat? How much do you do the back seat or the windows or the interior of the car if somebody's sitting in the car? I used to have breakfast with a friend of mine, and she would look at the cartoons, and whenever a car came up, you could just see her shaking her head like, try again.
Oh, no.
It's all right. It made me a better artist.
Okay, we're back to this. We're up to a big question. What are some of the most important things you hope people can get from your comics?
The experience of being seen. If somebody's experience is reflected in a strip, and then they can say, gosh, I'm not the only person out there, and that we can bridge that sense of loneliness that we all feel, that is what I hope to get. That's what a cartoon can provide. And also a sense of comfort and solace. Getting an email from someone that said, like, this hard thing happened, and your cartoon helped me. It just made me smile. That is a real gift to me as well.
Oh, that's really nice. Okay, we're going to go back to short questions. The next short question is, what is your Disney princess animal friend?
My Disney princess animal friend is a frog because they are iridescent. They like to hang out in the water and on land, but they like to sit and chill in the water, and they're two-tone. So if you watch if a frog from the land looks green, so it matches the lily pad, and a frog from the water is brown, so it matches the muck below.
That's so great. What work did you do before becoming a cartoonist?
So I worked in food service for a little while. I was the assistant manager of a very busy restaurant called Hobie's that was famous for their coffee cake, and everybody used to call in to order it for takeout. And so during the Christmas holidays, I had to say this 10,000 times a day. Ho, 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 Hobie's, this is Hilary speaking. May I help you? So that's where I got the lung capacity that I have.
Ho, 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 Hobies.
Ho, 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 Hobies, this is Hilary. May I help you?
All right, I'm going to expect that now every time I call you.
I will answer that.
Okay, next question. What Peanuts character are you most like?
Okay, I'm going to do a mix. Okay, I am the love child of Peppermint Patty because she's a sporty jock, and I love anything with a ball and anything with snow and any kind of gliding, anything where there's a glide. That's just my thing. And then Marcy, because I am the nerdy, book smart type.
So when they inevitably grew up and got married, you're their kid, is what you're saying?
Yes, yes.
Excellent. Yes. That's wonderful. And what's your favorite cartoon?
Oh, there are so many. There really. I'm just gonna knock off 6, but that's only in the first breath. Speed Bump by Dave Coverley, the cartoons of Sam Gross and Roz Chast, anything by Linda Berry. I love Peanuts. I'm going to kick my Sandra Boynton's work. That's 6 right there, but I don't have enough time.
So we should do another one of these where you just list everyone you love.
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. We're going to switch gears a little bit now because we've got our next big question, and this one's a more serious one. Mm-hmm. I'd love for you to talk about some of the causes that you feel are important to you.
Well, one of the causes that I've been involved with for the last 12 or 13 years is the Hot Chocolate Run for Safe Passage, which is a big community-wide event which raises a lot of money for people who've experienced domestic violence in their lives. And my job every year is to create the mug for the hot chocolate using a cartoon mug. And what this event brings to light to me is how do we create safe communities? And so this organization, people are from here or they are from far afield coming here for a safe haven. And so I want to, another cause that it's important to me around here locally is our local food insecurity. So we can't do anything when we're hungry. So that's kind of just a very first step. And then zooming out, how do we create safe communities for the violence that people of color are experiencing every day just by virtue of their skin? And I feel like I am now on this journey along with so many other white people about seeing how violence and insecurity is baked into the everyday lives of so many people.
Thank you. Thank you. Are there things that you would like to see people do to help in their own communities?
Well, in addition to giving money to causes like Black Lives Matter or bail relief, I think that people like myself need to look at their very own institutions that they know well. Like for me, the newspaper, and to say, well, how is bias baked in? So on a newspaper comics page that I love, and I love all the creators, if you look at the ratio of men to women, or white men to women and people of color, it's something like maybe 20-4. And that's an example of how it's baked in. We don't see it, we enjoy our comics, but we don't realize that other voices are out there that are part of our community that are not reflected in the comics page.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to go back to short questions, but we only have one series left, so you're almost done with your workout. I know that was a really heavy one, and I appreciate you so much answering it. Name some wild animals that your pets have brought in.
So one time, my cat Seltzer, who was a long-haired white cat who had lots of mats, came in through the cat door, and I was patting him, and I was like, oh, what's this? He had a giant nightcrawler stuck in his fur.
Oh, yikes. What was your childhood nickname?
So my name is Hilary, and my sister's name is Jessica, and our nicknames were Spillery and Messica. And my older brother is named Eric, and we have named his nickname to be Swearick.
Does he swear a lot?
I'd say so.
Okay.
I'd say it's an agreement.
What is your favorite book or book recommendation for the audience?
Okay, well, my favorite book is the one that I'm going to be using next week to teach a class on single panel cartooning, and it is Making Comics by Linda Berry.
I love that book.
So I find it to be a wonderful textbook and just a completely inspiring book about the creative process, and how one of my very favorite parts of this book is she talks about this story about when she was an art student and she made a piece of art. She drew something, and she said to her teacher, I don't think I like it. And her teacher said, that's none of your business. It already exists. And one of the things about the creative process is that we grapple with our demons all the time that are saying, you're not good enough, or this is terrible. And just the idea that what we think doesn't matter was revelatory for me.
I love that book. I have it on my shelf right over here. So so I'm so thrilled that you mentioned it. Okay, we got 2 more questions to go. One short, one long.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What's your favorite wheeled vehicle?
Oh my goodness. Bicycles and skateboards.
Of the 2, which do you like to draw better? Extra follow-up.
Oh, you know what? I don't mind drawing a bicycle.
Good.
That doesn't bug me. And scooters and roller skates and roller blades. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite.
Excellent. Yeah. All right, we've got one more question to go. Thank you so much for answering all of our silly questions today. Our last question is, what can people do to help you celebrate Rhymes with Orange's birthday?
All right. So the biggest gift of all and the hardest would be for people to draw a picture of their pet and send it to me. That would be the biggest gift. The easier gift, if you can't swing that, is to buy a piece of art from a local artist. That would be a gift to me. Not give it to me. I just mean it would be a gift to me that you did that.
So buy it and hang it in our own homes or give it to someone else in our lives.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. And if people want to send you pet pictures that they've drawn, where can they send them to you?
HilaryBPrice@gmail.com.
Excellent. Well, hopefully
you'll get lots of pet pictures. I have like an Instagram or whatever, but I'm old school. I'm 25. I'm 50 years old. So email. I don't still have my AOL account, but I'm that era.
Wonderful. So we'll fill your email up with pictures of people's pets. Everybody send. It doesn't matter if it's a dog or a cat or a snake or a turtle. Send Hilary your pet pictures. All right, so everybody here came to your birthday. We're so happy to share this imaginary cake with you and hear your answers. Do you have any party favors for us?
I do have a party favor for aspiring cartoonists. I love it when people send me their work and want feedback on it. I love being able to provide that. And so that's not just a one-time shot. If you want to send me cartoons and you want honest, positive, kind feedback, I'll do that.
That's such a wonderful offer, Hilary. Thank you so much. I'm sure that a lot of people will be happy to hear it, and I hope that some people take you up on it. I've been working with Hilary for oh my gosh, over a decade now, and she does give wonderful, wonderful advice and feedback. So, thank you for that offer.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Hilary, once again, for coming and answering all of our questions. You can find Rhymes with Orange every day on comicskingdom.com and in your local newspaper. If you can't find it in your local newspaper, call your local newspaper and tell them that you want to read Rhymes with Orange every day in your local newspaper. A happy birthday, and thank you so much for 25 years of wonderful comics.
Thanks, T.
All right. Bye.
Bye.